In the building with Mama Dixie. How are you doing today or tonight?
Tonight.
I'm
Yeah, I am good. How are you?
doing great. I know we've been planning this podcast for quite some time. I know, we've been trying to make it to where we both were, available, and we finally got it right. And tonight is the night, and I'm excited to what we got for this podcast. So without further ado, I usually at this time I let everybody know on the movement that my guest has the red carpet, and I kind of let them give an intro to the podcast. So if you don't mind telling the beautiful people a little bit about you.
I'm good. Let's see. Well, I am a mom, a grandmother. I have four grown kids and two beautiful granddaughters. And I've been gaming probably for a long time. I started with my kids when they were little. And honestly, it started out with like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, nice.
Yeah. The bad part of that is when you're playing Mario Kart that you can throw like banana peels and all this kind of stuff. Well, my son was really young at the time. So
Hmm.
anytime I went into another room and closed the door, when I came out, there was banana peels on the floor because he thought I would slip on them.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how that started. But yeah, I still stream sometimes with my daughter and my son and do games with them still. And my
that's
granddaughter.
that's awesome. That's really awesome. All
And
right.
my 11-year old granddaughter plays Destiny as well.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All y'all get down on Destiny. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I love to
Hey,
play with her.
how's everybody doing? I would like to acknowledge the chat. Serafina, Rocky, how y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. This is
Hi
Mama
guys.
Dixie. And if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit her with a follow. Great content creator, always showing love, always an amazing streamer. And y'all would love the vibes. Definitely go check out her content for sure.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. So let's get down to some of these questions. Uh, what inspired you to start streaming?
My kids. My kids my daughter had just started streaming. My son used to stream on YouTube a while back. It's been a while. But he always played, he's a bigger gamer I think than the rest of us. Um but my daughter had started streaming and she wanted me to stream with her and play games with her. So a friend of my son's built my computer, which is the one I'm still using.
Yeah.
Um, he built it for me, and I started streaming with Faz. We started with Phasmophobia, which I still play with my community. We do that usually on the weekends. We try to get a game together with the community and play. So it's kind of like a throwback thing, but it's fun because it gives time with the community that I don't normally get. If I'm playing something else and I'm like raids in Destiny or something where I have to stay focused, Faz or something slows it down a little bit so we can all hang out because I like to know how they're doing. Laugh and life's hard enough.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, so
definitely,
we can get
definitely.
in there and have some fun. It makes a big difference. But I started in 3 years ago in July. Um, I actually made affiliate in August 4th, on my birthday. So we actually did an affiliate to make affiliate stream. I was turning 50. So we did 50 for 50. And I actually got the email the next morning that I actually made affiliate. I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. But that's kind of why. Plus a I'm home more because I have epilepsy and I do have a heart problem. I do have neuropathy issues in my legs. So me working outside the home has become not a thing anymore. So this it gives me a way to still do what I want to do and meet other people and socialize. And I know it's going to be corny, but love on other people because that's just who I am. That's just literally me.
That's awesome. I mean, that is a great answer. I mean, that's a really good answer. Honestly, whenever I got into streaming, it was all about, just networking and making friends and just
Hmm.
seeing what can possibly happen. I know a lot of people when I first started, shout out to my cousin who told me about streaming because I didn't know that streaming was a thing until he was like, "Yeah, you can game and he's like, you can make friends and you can get paid doing." I'm like, "What? You can do all of that?" I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty cool." So, I tried it out and just making all these different friends from different games and seeing people come to your stream and they like your vibes, they like the energy, they like all the people in the chat, and it keeps everybody coming back. And that's what inspired me to want to keep doing this, and that's what keeps inspiring me to keep doing it. So uh yeah, I definitely feel that.
It's funny because I back when my son would say something to me about Twitch, I didn't even know what that was. I had no clue. I mean, I was like, "What the heck is Twitch?" Everybody knows what YouTube is or,
Right.
the other ones, but when he said Twitch, I'm like, "Huh? What is that?" And then my daughter's like, "Well, that's what we're gonna stream on." Okay. But I had no idea what it was. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it, and now here I am for 3 years.
Love this energy. Hey, I appreciate you. I'm glad you do. Much love.
Right,
Holly in the building. Let's go.
right, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the kind of energy that I tend to try to want to bring to other people because at the end of the day, people just want to be around people that's going to uplift them and make them feel happy and not have to worry about negativity or drama and things like that, so or just make you feel uncomfortable. So
Hmm.
what I have built, my community is about having fun and just getting to know people and make friendships and just letting them have a place where they can feel safe and be themselves without being judged.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. I like to work with other communities, so like like I know your community is really welcoming. I know a lot of other communities that I would love to introduce you to, and I've been meeting a lot of good people since I came back to Twitch, and it's a good feeling, you know knowing that people still will show up even though I haven't been there in like about a year. It's
Right.
been a long time, and just going live again and seeing familiar faces that I've known for so long, it's a warm feeling. It just makes you feel good. It's like
Yep.
I'm still loved. People still are here. That's what I like to see. So
Yeah. That's really true. Because I had to take off for 3 months, because of my parents. My mother had gone into a nursing home, so I went to Tennessee for 3 months to help take care of my dad.
mhm.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know about my, streaming." I was like, "Well, I can't do it right now. I've got to wait till I get home." I came home and I told my husband, I was like, "I need to get back to streaming." After I came back, everybody like came in and they were like, "Oh my gosh, how are you? How are your parents doing? We missed you." I'm like, "Oh my god." At
Yeah,
a time when so many bad things were happening personally for me, that helped me push through, and I actually started full time at that point. I've been full time now for a little while. I wasn't. I was part time. I've
yeah.
been part time this whole time. I just recently went full time and have a somewhat of a schedule. I don't have like it's not like written in stone because sometimes I go, I feel really bad today. I don't think I'm gonna make it. And
Oh
then in
yeah.
Discord, I'm like, I love you guys. I'm so sorry. But that's also, comes with being 53.
Hey,
It happens.
hey, I'm not a spring chicken as I used to be. I remember when I first started streaming, I had all this energy. I would stream for like hours upon hours, like 8, 9, 10 hours at a time. And, next day I'd repeat, and now I'm lucky to even do 4 hours. Like if like I'm like, where has my energy gone? I've been streaming for almost 7 years and I'm just like, okay, I could use a little bit more energy. Within an hour of the stream, I'm already like, I'm fatigued. I'm like, I need energy.
Mhm.
Thank goodness Fortnite games are about 30 minutes.
Right. I know. I was
uh,
it's funny because I was just thinking about that the other night because I'm like you, it'd be like 8, 9 hour streams, and then here lately I'm like I'm sitting here and I'm like I feel myself like sinking farther down into my chair. And I'm like, oh my God, I must have been on here too long. I look over and it's like barely at 5 hours. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening to me? And they were like, it's that new chair. It makes you sleepy.
get you
I
all
was like, yeah.
cozy.
I got my feet up. I got a blanket. I'm out. I'll be snoring on stream. They'll
Hey,
be going,
that.
oh my God, the old lady fell asleep.
Oh,
You'll know because I will be snoring.
oh my goodness. I like
Yep,
that. I
right.
like that.
It's
Oh
just
no.
me.
Hey, there has been times where I would sit in this chair and it's just so comfortable and I have to tell myself I'm streaming, because I don't want to get caught, dozing off. Or there has been time, and I will admit there has been times in the past where I would sit in a chair and I would get really cozy and I'm just like like nothing happened. And I'm like, I hope nobody saw that. Hope nobody caught that.
I had a friend actually. We were in the middle of Destiny, and we had this little area where we had to jump down, and I got down so far, and I noticed her name was still above me, and I'm like, so I go back up there. I'm like, what are you doing? Hey, what's going on? Do you still hear me? I'm like, she's asleep.
Oh no.
I got my cell phone because I have her number, and I started calling her phone. I'm like, just calling her and calling her. Nothing. I was laughing. A little while later, she goes, "Oh, I think I fell asleep." Yeah, pretty sure you did. Yeah, I know I'm boring, but dang.
Yeah, I admit there was one time on stream where I was asleep, but see, this was back when Mixer was a thing and I was streaming on console. So I don't know what happened, but I can assure you I got some phone calls and they're like, "Jay, wake up. Wake up." And I'm just like, "Oh, snap. I'm streaming. Let me let me just end this stream real quick." Turn it off and that was it. But yeah, Mixer, I love it. I miss
I
it, but the good old memories. Fell
right.
asleep on stream. I was like, not ever again. If I get tired, if I feel it, I'm just gonna raid out.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I try to do at least most of my streams are probably about 7 or 8 hours, depending on what we're doing and depending on how tired I get. But like I said, here lately, sometimes in 5 hour in, I'm like,
Yeah, you're rocking and rolling. And and I gotta salute you for real, because whenever I'm like about to lay it down, I see you getting ready to to go live, and then I'll wake up and you're still going. I'm like, this lady is a trooper. I don't know how she has the energy to do it, and I'm just like, if I had that energy, there's no telling how many hours I would go. But yeah,
hi,
I
Armageddon. Hi, Misery. Thank you guys.
definitely. Oh no, no, you're fine. This gives me the time to acknowledge the chat. What's up, nonsense? I see you, brother. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Much love. Definitely appreciate y'all. If y'all have not followed Mama Dixie, make sure you check her out. Go to her stream, hit her with a follow. I would appreciate it, and I know she would too.
We're doing good, Armageddon. Thank you. Thank you, Misery. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all, if you don't know Big J, you need to follow him.
I
You know, check him
appreciate
out.
you.
I tagged him. He's in on my stream and tagged. So if I need to shout him out, y'all just let me know. So or whatever. So you can follow him. I mean, some
Okay.
of my community does because they already know you. They've kind of gotten to know you in the stream a little bit, so they all know. And I'm like, oh, yep, there. I say, here goes Big Jace, my buddy.
Thank
I
you for
love
that
him. He's my
follow. Definitely
this is
appreciate
for
that. Hope you guys are having a great evening, great night. Let's see.
appreciate you, Armageddon. Thank you.
What streaming platform have you ever considered streaming on any other platforms, or is Twitch the only platform that you're like focusing on? Like, how can I put it? Like, say for example, would you be putting content on like TikTok, or like are you into like streaming on like those other platforms, or is Twitch the only platform you're actually focused on?
I guess I have considered like doing some little, not actually just not just streaming on TikTok. I thought about like posting TikToks of because I swear if any of course my chat knows. And if any of your chat ever comes by my stream, they'll know too. Anytime I do anything, something dumb happens. I swear it does. It's if if there's a cliff to fall off of, a hole to fall into, anything like that, I will find it every single time. So I have so many clips of things, and I thought that would be good, to put on, because and it's not for me per se, if to put it that way.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, and I want people to have laughs. You know what I mean? I want them to look at that and go, "Oh my god, I do the same thing. I'm not alone. That's hilarious." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And to be honest, I think that that is the golden ticket. Whenever you post videos, whether it's videos that your most epic fails, or even your most like best wins, or just things that streamers can relate to, when like your controller dies, or when you're
Yeah.
streaming and your mic is muted, or you start streaming and you forgot to change the scene, like different things like that. A lot of a lot of people can relate to. I honestly think that those are golden videos. I feel like TikTok, making YouTube shorts, or just posting videos on YouTube would definitely help with that too. They'll have people be like, "Oh, I can relate to that."
Yeah, I have um I think there might be like 3 clips on my YouTube channel, maybe. I think there's 3. I did do that a while back. I honest have not worked on fixing my YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? I need
Yeah.
to I haven't put the work on it that I should have, but I never thought me being this age for one thing, being as goofy as I am, that it would go very far. So I
Right.
never really thought that far ahead, you know. People were like, have you ever thought about trying for partner? I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't see. It would be great, yes, because I would use it for good things.
Of
I mean,
course.
it would be, because it's not anytime. And my chat knows I tell them to when Twitch money. If I do get any Twitch money, it goes back into their streams.
Right.
It goes into bits and subs and things for them, or it goes back into mine. You know,
Right.
because I, to me, in this, I'm not after just me. I want them to succeed. I want them to make affiliate. I want them to get excited about it and them to make new friends because the bigger that gets, the more people that get involved, the better off and the better the community becomes. Then you're adding more and more and more and more people, and that's more people to talk to each other in Discord when they need a friend. You know, I tell them, text me, what's going on, what happened. You don't have to tell me in chat. Hit me up in Discord. I'm there. I got you. Call me if you need to. Call my Discord. I don't mind. I think those that should happen more often. I think these there should be conversations because there's too many people that don't have anybody to talk to or they feel like they're alone.
Right.
And if you have somebody you can relate to and you're like, "Oh my gosh," I've been around a while. So, you know, any kind of, help I can offer, I'm there for it. And because it's about all of us together. It's not about, you making it big or me making it big or so and so making it big. It's all of us in a group going, "Hey, let's network together." Because that's what you have always said since the day
Yes.
I met you
Oh, yes.
is network. Follow people. Go check them out. Go see what they're about. Go see what their content's about. You have said that from day one since the first time I met you,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that has stuck with me the entire time. So when
Nice.
I always do the same thing, I go in, I go, I want to see how are you? What do you play? You
Oh,
just get to
yeah.
know somebody, and you never know. I've made some extremely close friends, including yourself, who I love
Mm-hmm.
very in doing this, and that means more to me than any of the rest of it. But if I had to pick, I would probably later on, if I decide, may go a little towards YouTube a little.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
like to try it. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I will see.
Hey, the wild thing now is that a lot of people are doing the multi-streaming thing, and there's platforms that you can use and don't have to pay. I know on certain platforms you have to pay if you're doing the multi-streaming thing, but I know now they have a lot of different resources that you can use that are free, and you can use more than two platform. So if that's ever something you ever, consider, I could definitely help you out with that or, guide you in that direction. I know a lot of
That'd be
people are
great.
talking about it now.
Are you doing Jay? No. Yes,
And
yes, Armageddon. You can ask questions for either me or him. Yes.
yeah, that's perfectly fine. Hey, what's up, Black Dog? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Definitely welcome in. We are interviewing Mama Dixie. If y'all haven't followed her, make sure you hit her with a follow. I'm going to
I
be
am
saying
going.
that throughout the whole podcast. I want to make sure everybody's showing you love and support because that's what we do over here. The Tulip family, we show love to everybody and we want everybody to feel welcome and appreciated and just, want to be a part of the community and just be a part of the chat. We just want everybody to have fun. And I gotta say, I've gone a long ways, and just to hear you say that, about what I've done, it means a lot because a lot of people don't say things like that, and it touches, and I really appreciate you for that, and I honestly that's how I felt, when getting to network, you want to get to know them. You don't just want to follow them just to see a follow. You don't want to just see a number added on your list. You want to actually get that bond and get to know them and build that friendship with them. So like in the past, like when I first started streaming, I didn't know. Like a lot of people like, "Hey, follow me, I'll follow you. We can support each other." They would say that, and you follow them, and then like not hear from them after that follow, and sometimes they may even unfollow you. So I've learned to not do that follow for follow thing, and I know a lot of people have talked about that, and honestly think
Yeah.
that the best way about it is to get to know them. And
Hmm.
if you don't like the vibes, you can unfollow them, or
Right.
you don't have to follow them at all. So I think that whenever people follow you, it's a cool thing, but that doesn't make you have to be obligated to follow them back. Get to know them if you want to, and if you like their vibes, you can follow them. But you know, I'm a good-hearted person. I have a big heart, so I try to give people the benefit of the doubt until proven wrong. And if they follow me, I'll go check out their content. And if they seem like a really good person, I may follow them. 9 times out of 10, I may follow
Right.
them. And I'll even go in their stream and talk to them. A lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't know what to say." I just go in there and be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" And the rest, will fall into place. But I definitely agree with you on that. It's all about making friends and building those bonds. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about us. It's about all of us working together and building those friendships and building those collaborations, and just we all can win together. Why let one person succeed when we all can succeed?
Yeah.
So I definitely like what you said.
It branches out. You know what I mean? It goes, you might meet that one person that goes into another stream, and the impression that you made, they'll carry that into there, and then if somebody else in there knows who you are, and they go, hey, did y'all see, I'll just use me for an example, did y'all know Mama Dixie? I talked to her the other day, and that person will be like, oh my god, I just talked to her. And then all of a sudden you got another person talking, but it's a friendship. It ain't about me. It's them two go, oh yeah, I know you. I know who you're talking about. And then they start talking, and then they become friends. And then it just keeps building and building until, it's more and more people. And it's like uh a lady that's a partner told me the other day. She was like, I do this for this reason. She said, so I can give back, you know. It's not about me anymore. She said, I want to keep giving to all the other streamers who are coming up and along. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
think that's how it should be, but that's how it is in life too. You know,
Hmm.
I'm older. I have a lot of younger people in my community. You know, that's kind of how it goes. You kind of bring, instead of leaving people behind or trying to get ahead of everybody, you bring people with you and you go at the same time.
I agree.
That's
I,
my view on that.
I agree
But
with
yeah,
that.
with you, it's been like that since the day I met you the first time.
Oh
It's
yeah.
always been, let's network, and I enjoyed hanging out with you, and you're a genuine person. That's what drew me to you, and you were always positive. Every stream I ever been in of yours is positive. You're smiling, you're laughing, you're connecting with every person that comes into your stream. That meant everything to me. That drew me to your streams more, and then of course we became friends, and that's how it goes.
Right.
You never know.
That's true. And I've met a lot of good people, and they come in and they be like, I like your positive look on things. I like your attitude. You're welcoming to people. You're nice. You're always smiling and things like that. It means a lot because like you say, you never know who's watching. And there's a lot of people that are lurking and may like what they see, and may want to be a part of it, may want to be a part of the chat, maybe want to be a part of the community, and maybe just or want to be a part of the adventure. And I always tell people, you never know who's watching. Always try to have your best streams, and just try to look on a positive outlook. I know a lot of people want to get partnered. I know a lot of people want to succeed and have a lot of revenue, but the way I see it is that everybody has their own time. Everybody's time
Hmm.
is different, and once their time is there, they'll know. And I know some people, they get a little discouraged when they see somebody in the circle doing really good, and they may not be doing good. But I always try to tell people to stay positive. Your time will come, and
Yeah.
just try to look on the positive look on things, because I know throughout the years there have been times where people would get discouraged, like if something good happened to me, or like maybe a lot of people wasn't in my stream this day, and I'd be a little discouraged. But one thing I've learned is that you can't control when people watch your streams. You can't make them watch you stream. And the thing is everybody has a life. Everybody has their 10 to 5, their 9 to 5. Everybody has their significant other, their spouses. Everybody has kids, jobs. So people want to stream too. So I take all of that into consideration. And I know when I was a lot younger, I was a lot, like, I guess you would say, more hot-headed and not understanding. But I feel like when you mature into the streaming industry, you really know a lot, and you understand more. And as much as we want people to be in our streams, that's cool, but we also have to understand that people have things that they do outside of streaming. And like I tell people all the time, you can't get mad at this person if they're not in your stream all the time. They may
Right.
be wanting to make content for themselves. And it's cool to support people. I love supporting people all day, but I gotta make sure that I have, time to do content for me, because if I don't,
Right.
I won't ever be able to do anything. So, you know,
Sure.
a lot of content creators, they the best advice I could give, because I know a lot of people, they don't know if they're not supporting enough, or they may feel like they're supporting too much, or they're not supporting at all. We're all human, we all make mistakes, but the best thing we can do is just try, make an
Yeah.
effort, you know. And I think the real ones will always recognize what you do and appreciate what you do, because somebody can go on my stream and be like, hey, what's up? That means a lot to me, because they could have not come in my stream, and they could have given somebody else their time. So I'm always appreciative now. So I can definitely say I've matured into the streaming industry, and I'm glad that I have, because I don't want to be one of those people that people be like, oh man, he's always mad, or he's always looking depressed or something. I just learned to have a good time. And the people that are in your stream, you got to cherish them, because you never know. You never know when time, because time is short. So I tell people time is precious, and you have to just have fun and do,
Mhm.
as the people say, live life to the fullest. So
Right.
I'm always appreciative, and I'm always glad at the people I have in my streams, whether it's 2 people, or it's 20 people, or 50 people, or 100 people. I'm always going to appreciate the chat, and I'm not going to treat nobody any different.
Yeah. Do
And
you? I have a friend of mine's in here. He. I don't play this game, so I can't give Armageddon an opinion. But have you ever? Do you? He is asking about Black Ops
Black
6.
Ops. Oh, okay. What's the question?
He wants your opinion on it because he knows I don't. I haven't played it, so I don't know if you've played it.
So my opinion on Black Ops 6, from the trailers and everything that I looked at, it looks like it can be legit. I know, Call of Duty. A lot of people that have played Call of Duty for years have been a little frustrated throughout the years. They feel like it's a copy and paste. Um, they're bringing zombies back into it. I feel like
Yeah.
Black Ops, that franchise has usually been pretty good. Um, I know Modern Warfare 3, that just came free for Game Pass. Oh, let's go. You can't
Yeah.
go wrong with that.
I
Hey, party
know, right?
time. Party time.
He was trying to hand it to me, so I was trying to find a spot to put it over here beside me. I won't be rude and be like, while I'm on there.
I'll try to make sure we at least another 20 minutes, and then I'll let you get to eating.
Oh, you're no worries. Trust me, it's literally right there. I'm good. But yeah, that was the. He knows I don't play. I play Destiny sometimes with Armageddon. So he was like, he wanted to know if he could ask questions. I was like, yeah, ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Anybody from your chat that wants to ask questions, feel free to. I know over on my end, well, we pretty much let all the guests get the questions at the end, so that or even if they may have a question during the podcast, I'll read it out. So
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, interacting and bringing people together. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here.
Yep. Ask me anything. Mostly anything.
But yeah, I really feel like Black Ops 6, if you have Game Pass on the Xbox, you'll be able to play it. So anybody that has Game Pass, Black Ops 6 will be available. And I do think that it's worth the shot. And I tell people, I know they're going to be up in the price on the Game Pass, but I tell people this: you may be paying $20 on the Game Pass, but you could be spending $75 a game, and not like the game and then be like, oh man, I just
Yeah.
purchased this game and I can't do nothing about it.
Yes.
So I would take 20 over 75 any day of the week.
Me too. Yes. That's for sure. Yes. Because I do the same thing. Because I actually just bought an Xbox, or newer Xbox, I should say.
Oh,
And
nice.
so it literally, it was started because of Destiny 1,
Hmm.
because it was only, on my Xbox at the time. So my Xbox was like two generations behind or so. I don't even know now. I had Xbox One, is what I had. And when I loaded it up or was trying to update it, I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. I told my husband, I was like, I don't know about this thing. So he was like, well, let's just go see about getting another one. So he ran to town. He comes back and he goes, I brought presents. And he put them down, and he had bought me it's the Series X
Oh, the
one.
Series X? Nice.
Yeah. So I got Destiny 1 loaded up on it. So I decided we're going to have a Destiny 1 throwback nights during the week
Hmm.
to kind of get back on there and play it just for fun, and have our community, because there's a couple of them that wanted to do it. They asked me about playing Destiny 1, and I was like, that'd be a good like throwback kind of night, just to sit back and get into the old stuff that we haven't, played in a long time. Oh my god, I'm sorry you guys. Give me 1 second, because I just got hit with well, maybe they okay, I think my bot got them. I just got hit with bots.
Mm, yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah.
They tend to that's one thing I can say that I don't miss about those chats is those bots. Those are something else.
Yeah, and unfortunately, for some reason, I've been getting hit probably more so in the last couple of weeks
Oh
than I
wow.
probably did before. It's all of a sudden, it's like an influx of people. I mean, it's like every stream now, I have like 10 or more,
You know,
or that kind of thing. And I'm like, where are these people? Where are they coming from?
and I try to tell my friends too. Like when that happens, that just means you're doing right. You're doing right.
Man, oh my goodness. We're talking about pretty much like streaming community. We take questions. My friend Husky is in the chat.
Hello, how
I've
you
known
doing?
I've known Husky for quite a while too. Um, awesome person. Husky is a very good friend of mine. He's also a good tech guy.
Oh, hey.
Which anytime I do anything, he's like, "Mama, what did you break this time?" I'm like, "Oh my god, you know me too well."
You can never go wrong with a technician. I tell you what, there's a lot of things that happen, and when you're streaming and something goes wrong, I'm just like, help. I got my friend. I got my friends, and they already know if I have audio issues or if like I just need something. I got a few
Mhm.
people that I can tell you they're really good, and yeah, I know how important it is to have those tech gurus.
Oh yeah. I usually ask him, and he's one of those. He's real good about, let's get into a call and tell me what's going on, and let me help you with it. I'll help you fix it. If we have our phasmophobia nights or something, he's like, yeah, I'm in, let's do it. And he's a lot of fun, and he's a very good friend. He really is. Audio, I'm not so big on, but the hardware side I know about.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I
Speaking
will.
of phasmophobia, I didn't know that you really got into phasmophobia because a lot of the times when I watch, you're playing Destiny. So is there other games that you play besides Destiny and phasmophobia? That's really interesting. That's pretty cool.
I'm good, Wolf. How are you? I actually, um, what is that other one? Demonologist.
That's another one I got Demonologist and Phasmophobia.
We're so playing together.
I'm down.
We're
I'm down.
so gonna do it.
I'm down.
Um, Phas, Demonologist, Devour, Pacify are a lot of the ones that I played a lot of.
That's
And
awesome.
my son plays some of those because we were trying to beat one of them, and man, there's a new map thing, and you're like in the old west,
Hmm.
and you're having to collect all these things, and there's a saloon and these, the mercantiles, and you have to go into these places and collect things. Well,
Yeah.
there's a big ghost guy with a gun that can shoot you, and I swear he finds me and me only. I am running, going in and out of shops. He just pops up, shoots me in the rear end, and I'm dead. I'm always trying to run away, and I'm like, my son's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Getting shot in the biscuits. I'm gonna die." And he's
Honestly, I
like, "Oh
feel
my
I feel
god."
like that. I feel like that on Demonologist and Phasmophobia. I feel like they're always targeting me, and I'm like, why are you guys always targeting me? Every time they go into hunting, I'm like, oh man, here we go, and the next thing you know, they get me. That's why a lot of the times, if I stream it, y'all see me like when they start, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go outside the house. Y'all got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the truck and just hang out and see what they got going on in the truck.
What was funny is before they fixed it, there was like this little glitch thing you could do in Faz where um a friend of mine he played in VR, right?
Hmm.
And of course, I'm everybody knows, my chat already knows. I'm easily amused. I apologize, but I just am. The weirdest things make me laugh. I don't know. Metaphysical. Yes, Metaphysical was one we played. Yes, you're right, Husky. Um but he could stay in the house in Faz while the ghost was hunting, and he could squat down on the floor, and the ghost would attack him but couldn't kill him.
What?
Yeah. So we've got clips of all of the rest of us outside the house with our flashlights in the window going, "Ah!" We're laughing because all you see
Dang.
is him crouched on the ground and he's running around in circles and the ghost is over the top of him and we're just dying.
Oh
We're
my
laughing the whole
goodness.
time. And he's like, "Hey, I got the picture." I'm like, "Oh, thank God." We got the picture done. We're good. There's some good clips of those. They actually went and fixed it, so now we can't do it anymore, which that's a
Ah,
bummer because it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I
But I
bet.
started. I've been playing Fast for 3 years. So
Yeah, I really enjoy Phasmophobia and Demonology. I haven't played either one in a while. I definitely would like to get back into it.
hmm
Yeah,
we're actually playing
if y'all ever get on
Saturday.
there Saturday, okay.
Saturday
I don't
night, I'll
think I
be
have
there.
anything planned Saturday. I'm gonna have to tune in to see if you guys got a slot available.
Of course, you're always welcome.
I
But yeah,
appreciate that.
we're supposed to do Saturday night if I can get them all together. Yeah, Huskies. I think we're gonna do Saturday because I need to run Destiny Friday for Grandmasters. We got people in the community that needed some help with Grandmasters, so we're gonna do that Friday. But yeah, Saturday I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready to kick back and hang out with all you guys and have a blast. Husky's a lot of fun
Hey,
too.
nice. I have to
I can't
check out the
wait
stream. Oh
to do
yeah,
that sometimes. Plus, I miss all of them. I can't spend the time. Sometimes when you're streaming and playing something else, you don't get that time like you do with in Faz. It's a little more relaxing. We can hang out and talk and most of them stream, so we can do all of it together.
right.
It's fun.
Definitely.
You mean watch me kick in the door, scream at the ghost, and die? I've got some pretty good clips of Husky dying to the ghost. They're pretty funny, I have to say.
Nice. Okay. Where was I? What do you enjoy most about being a streamer?
People, the people that I've met, and God, there's another bot. Um, the friendships that I've made through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really neat to me, to be honest. It really is to see what a difference some of it can make sometimes. You know,
Hmm.
hi or a hello or a hey, you want to join me on this game and let's hang out, or it makes my day. It just does. I don't care. I tell my chat all the time, if you can't stay in my stream, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If you want to come by and say hi, please do, but it's not because I need you to come in. I need people. It's not that.
Right.
If you come in my stream and you say, "Hey, I can't stay. I've got to go do something," or "It's late for me. I got to go to bed." That's great. That's all I needed to know. You're okay. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, you're still around. You're doing good. You're going to bed. Okay, got you. See you next time. Have a good one. Get some good sleep.
Right.
That way I
Yeah.
know if they're okay. That's literally, it's like, I guess because that's the mom and the grandma side of me. I don't know. Because I have a lot of, younger people around,
Oh yeah.
and they're always like, who's the youngest in here? And I'm like, oh my God. Who's the youngest kid in the chat? I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, well, if you're one of my kids, guess what? You're gonna learn the flip flop. I'm just saying.
Oh
You better
yeah.
behave, or the flip flop's coming after you.
True. Hey, I know all about that.
Right.
Oh
So,
yeah. Um, do you have any short-term or long-term goals in the streaming industry?
hmm. uh, right now, short term wise, not really, because the going full time, I've already started that. That was kind of something, that was a short term but a long term at the same time for me because, like I said, I've always been part time.
Right.
Um, Long term, I would like to move over into other areas like YouTube or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and meet and just keep growing all of our communities, because all of our communities are kind of intertwined with each other. You know what I mean? Somebody that might come into here probably knows you, or vice versa. You know,
Yeah.
and then that's kind of what I'm looking at. I mean, they would be great, to be able to do another platform. I don't know. I always say I'm one of those people who, if I say I might go to YouTube or something, I feel like I'm going, oh well, I'm big stuff. I need to go to YouTube, because that's not the case. I would never. That's so not me. So not me. But yeah, I would eventually like to.
Yeah.
I don't know about all the others. I mean, I know Kick was a popular one for a little while.
Right.
Uh, I didn't really look too much into that. Really, it's just been Twitch and YouTube are the only two. Like I said, if it became a TikTok thing, it would probably just be clips or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, TikTok has been a really great platform. I met a lot of great content creators on TikTok. I know, far as like networking as well, Twitter is a great place too. Um, you may even catch people on Instagram, or they may, vice versa. They may catch you on those platforms. But yeah, I definitely like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are some really good platforms that you can network and make people, meet people, and make those friendships. YouTube, that's another one. A lot of people have got a lot of exposure from doing like YouTube Shorts. Those are also really recommended. So things like that, I definitely recommend. So like if you do get into the YouTube, I definitely recommend the shorts, and doing TikToks of like your videos, your clips, your highlights of like the funniness, the silly moments and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
definitely think that it would do well for you.
yeah. I got a bunch of those. I have quite a few. My chat tells me they're gonna start me a swear jar,
Oh my.
because I don't say them very often, because that's just not me. But
Same.
we go into something like, PvP in Destiny.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time, we're going into PvP. It brings out the ugly in me. I apologize ahead of time. I love all of you. Okay. And then somebody said the other day, I think Mama's jar might be at $50. I'm like, how did it get to $50? And they go, don't worry, we clipped it. Oh, great. So they go, the Mama's in there saying potty words.
Oh, that's
I'm like, oh
funny.
my God. I did. I'm sorry. I sure did.
That's funny.
Nobody
Oh,
has nobody has any questions for the old lady.
hey, I appreciate the raid. Thank you. Thank you for the
Oh
raid.
no.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome.
Welcome in, everybody. My name is Big J, and I am interviewing Mama Dixie on the movement. Welcome in, everybody. We got about 10 minutes, I say, or a little bit more. If y'all may have any questions for us, feel free to ask. We are okay. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, welcome in. How are y'all doing? Yes, I'm interviewing Mama Dixie. This is a great friend of mine. I've known her for some years, and always welcoming, always good at the game. I'm always watching her play Destiny, and she be slaying. I just, look, I have to. She's always welcoming me every time I'm in the stream. She's always welcoming me, and her community is really nice as well. And that's what I like. I like to surround myself around a lot of positive vibes, a lot of positive energy, and she has a good soul, and I'm always there to support my friend.
I appreciate that.
No problem. No problem.
I do have a pretty awesome community. There's some really good people. They really are.
I agree. I agree. Let's see. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start streaming?
Don't overthink it and just do it.
I like that. I like that. That was really good.
Don't overthink it.
Hey.
Just make a plan and get with some of us and enjoy the journey of it and meeting all the new people that you're going to get to meet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you never know, that one person might just be your next best friend. You
Yeah,
never
true.
know.
True.
You never know.
You never
And it's
know.
worth it. It's
I
worth
agree.
it. It just some of the friendships alone makes it worth it. I mean, it just does.
I agree 100%. I agree. I agree. That was a really good answer. Let's see.
Yeah, don't be me and overthink it like I did. Don't sit there and be me and go, oh my God, I'm too old to be doing this. Who's going to come in there with some 50-year-old lady and go, hey, let's hang out? But they do.
Yeah.
And I love them for it. I truly do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoy hanging out and being in your stream, and I definitely got to get down on some Phasmophobia with y'all.
Yes.
Warrior Woman, if you could show Miss Mama Dixie some love, that would be great. Because I met me Warrior through Iron Man Duck. Now I don't know if you got to know Iron Man Duck, but he's a really good supporter. He's like all over the place. Like this guy, I'm surprised he hasn't got partnered yet, but we're working on it. We're gonna see him partnered on YouTube soon. He has been doing really good, and he's very supportive, and he's always tweeting people out like when they go live. Like I love his energy. That's a great guy. And man, we actually did an interview a few months ago, and I love that guy.
Yeah. I was there for that. I actually came in and watched your podcast with him.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. Can you
He's
shout?
very nice.
Can you shout her out? Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Let me.
I really liked him. He was very He was very nice. I mean, just and funny. I enjoyed him. I really did. I enjoyed watching that. It was really nice. I like him.
Oh yeah, he's a really great guy. Love his energy.
Mm-hmm. He's very positive.
Let's
I
see.
like him.
I will shout her out for you so you can hit her with a follow. 1 second. There we go. Alrighty. Gave you the shout out, so y'all should feel free to hit her with a follow. Show her some love.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for that follow. Black Dog. Thank you.
Okay. We
Warrior
are
Woman. Thank you. I appreciate you
nice.
guys. Thank you.
They're really good people. They're really good people.
That's very sweet of
Always.
you guys. Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for Mama Dixie while we're at the top of the hour, or any questions for me? Feel free to ask. That's the part of the podcast that a lot of people like, is asking the questions and stuff. So
True.
if not, I'm gonna let Mama Dixie get to the pizza. Look. If I was Mama Dixie, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's end this so I can go down on some pizza."
It ain't going nowhere. It's right beside me. I do love that name, Me Warrior Woman. That is awesome. I
Oh
like that
yeah.
name.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. That's funny. I like it.
Yeah. The really really positive people. I love her and their community. Iron Man Duck, man. They got a really nice community. Definitely got to check them out. Really good people. I think you would love their energy for sure.
Well, if we don't have any questions, you could tell my community and some of my chat that's in here. Yeah, I would. Yes, ma'am. If you was here, I would share with you. I sure would. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you so much. I love your name, by the way. Yeah, it's sitting right here beside me. If you would like to tell some of my community, there's a few in here that may not know who you are, and a little bit about yourself too.
Okay. My name is BigJ. Tulit is my community. I've been streaming for about 6 years, going on 7. I started off on Mixer. I've really kind of just been, building communities. I've been, networking and trying to build friendships with a lot of people. A little bit about my community. We like to hang out. We're usually in Discord at all times, listening to music, just, gaming together and just laughing, having a good time. We welcome everybody. We don't judge. We don't discriminate. We have a safe space for everybody to kind of just be themselves and just want to hang out and just, make friends with other people in a community. We support each other. And yeah, I like to play all kind of different games. You got, your sports games, you got your shooters. I play like horror, scary, survival, racing somewhat, but I'm just a variety streamer, and I do podcasts. I just recently got full-time partnership with YouTube, so that was pretty cool. And I was doing my podcast over there, but I wanted to switch it up and do something different. I figured maybe I could start doing my podcast on Twitch and then just upload it to YouTube as, a different way. I actually was trying to stream on both platforms, but I don't think it worked out on YouTube. So I'll just have to upload it and put it on there. So that's fine. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm really what I try to do is I try to, make friends with everybody. I know I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but that's just anybody. We may not be somebody's cup of tea, but we have people out there that would love to be a part of so I always look at it as a positive way of saying, I might not be for this person, but somebody out there is waiting to watch my content and be a part of the community. So
I agree with that. And I know I already told you before, but um, I think it's awesome that you did the partner thing on YouTube, and well deserved for you as well. I
thank
think
you.
that was really awesome, and I was I was so excited when I found out. I was like, yes, I love this guy. I was so excited for you.
Yeah, it was a grind. I mean,
Oh yeah.
when I first started, making the move towards pushing for partner for YouTube, I can honestly say the subscribers, when you tell like your friends and stuff, they'd be like, subscribe to YouTube, and they're like, I don't have money. I'm like, well, the thing is it's free. That's just their way of saying, it's following. Like, hey,
Hmm.
so like I did a lot of promoting, and a lot of people be like, well, you want me to subscribe to you? I don't have money. I'm like, hey, it don't require no money. All you got to do is hit the heart, and then bam, you're good to go. And that was one thing that I just, I was worried about, but I eventually got up to 1,000 subscribers. I know they have for the halfway partnership where you get some of the benefits is if you get, what is it, 400 subscribers, I believe. If it's not 400, it's 500. It's one of the two. It's been about a year since I did the halfway one, but I just a few months ago got the full specs of everything of the partnership. So you have to do that, and then you have to get what is it, 3K hours of watch time.
Okay.
And then for the full partnership, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4K hours watched. So a lot of people feel discouraged, but I mean, the opportunity is definitely there. I mean, if I did it, I know anybody else can do it.
I think I actually just hit 1,000 followers here, um,
Hey,
not that long ago. So, but I also, like I said, I was part time for a long time too. So, and I've just recently been full time. So I was proud of that. That
hey,
was one little milestone that I made. So I was happy. I was like, oh my god, wow.
that's a big milestone. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that's a big milestone. I know, not trying to bash anybody or anything, but I know people that have been on here for years, and I don't know if they, just don't want to like really like put the work into it or whatnot, but they stress and say that they're not getting as much. But for you, for the little time that you've been, doing your thing on Twitch, 1,000, that's a big accomplishment. I'm here to say that I'm proud of you as well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I love the Pikachu emote. It's cute. I'm an emote person. I just love them.
Oh, it's all about the emotes.
I know. I love it. Warrior Woman has put a little Pikachu one in there and it's dancing. Pikachu's my favorite anyway. It's
Nice.
really cute. Yeah, I mean it's more. I've been doing kind of late night, which you know that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of late night ones, but eventually before long it'll change. I'm gonna push them back to where I'm starting a little earlier than I normally would.
Oh yeah.
Because I do have a lot of my other friends that are streaming during the day, and I'm usually in their streams, bouncing around or trying to.
Hmm.
But yeah, I love all animated emotes. They crack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt myself, but this is funny. I have one that I here. Let me show it to you because it this one right here I found. It just makes me laugh. I don't know why. It's this pink blobby guy that's dancing, and his mouth like
Hey.
opens and closes, and it just makes me laugh. And I was like, I'm so gotta have that one. It's It's just funny to me. I was
Right.
like, because that's my sense of humor. So I was like, that works. But I've been doing Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and then off on Thursdays, and then streaming Fridays and Saturdays, and then having the off day Sunday when with my husband at home. And that's kind of been kind of worked out. I know some people it's rough, like I said, because I'm late. So hopefully that'll change soon. Sorry, the dog is like, I know you have pizza and you're not eating it, so he's like all under my desk, wagging his tail, like I smell it. Why aren't you eating and sharing with me?
Oh yeah, it's pizza
But
time. I'm not gonna hold you up any
oh no, go ahead.
longer.
I know, baby. It you know what's funny is when you're sitting at I'm sitting at my desk and half of his body is underneath it, and I patted him on the back, and then I moved my hands, and now I have a face literally right here in my. You can barely see his tail wagging in the corner, but his face is right here looking up at me like, "Hello, lady."
Pizza, pizza.
It's like I know it's there. I can smell it. I saw him give it to you. Why aren't you giving it to me?
Right.
And here he is again.
But yeah, I really appreciate you for being a guest on here, Mama Dixie. It was an honor. Like, I've been looking forward to this for some months, and we finally made it happen. And I gotta say, I had a really good time.
You do. I enjoyed it. I knew we would, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm just as honored by you asking me. So I appreciate that. I really do.
Oh
That means a
yeah.
lot to me, you know. And this weekend, if you want to hunt some ghosts with me, we'll do it.
Okay, sounds good.
Or
Sounds
we can do
good.
that Saturday night.
Sounds good. You know what? I just figured out. Speaking of phasmophobia and demonologists, I think I just figured out what we're gonna do. Uh, I know who we're gonna show love to. Did anybody in your chat have any questions before I ended? Or I would like to thank each and everybody from both Mama Dixie's stream and my
Yeah.
stream for coming through and showing love and support. Y'all have been truly amazing. We love you guys. Thank you for giving us y'all's time, because I know y'all could be doing anything and everything, but for y'all to be here just means so much to us, and we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Much love.
I appreciate all of them. Does anybody in my chat have any questions for me or for him while we're still here? And while we sit here and wait to see, I want to say thanks to everyone that's in yours too, as well, that came in. And for whoever, the one that gave you the raid, I appreciate them showing their love to you and support for you.
Oh yeah.
Well, most of my chat knows me pretty well, so yeah, I'm pretty I'm honest, and they spend time with me. They're like, well, yeah, we already know about her.
Right.
But if you have any for him, you're more than welcome to ask those too. He's been
Yeah.
streaming a little longer than me and different platforms as well, and I haven't. So I have a lot of. I love these animated emotes. These little dancing ones are so cute. I'm sorry, I just love them. Have one dancing and the little pink suit's cute. I like it. Me and this warrior woman, I like her already.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. Well, chat, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. If y'all are late to the stream, make sure you check out Mama Dixie. She's on Twitch. Show her the love. She's an amazing streamer, always showing love. Really good at the games. Definitely have you feeling welcoming if you join her chat, her community, and everything like that. Thank you, Serafina. Much love to y'all. We love you guys, and thank y'all
Appreciate you.
for coming through. We definitely appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead
Thank
and
you.
raid out, and y'all have a great night. Much love. Till next
Thanks,
time.
guys.